Hello and welcome back to MidEast In Depth, part of Levant TV's press reviews. Abdulmajeed al-Buluwi writes in Al-Monitor, he says nothing new came from US President Barack Obama's visit to Riyadh on March 28th except a few additional photographs of the leaders of both countries and a modest dispelling of some contentious issues. The writer says that the relationship between Riyadh and Washington has been tied to four essential pillars in recent decades: Saudi hegemony over the oil market, the kingdom's spiritual status in the Islamic world, Gulf security and the war on terrorism after 9/11. However, doubts about the future of these four pillars have emerged. The United States has become less dependent on oil. Prominent economist at NGB Energy Investment Management and oil expert Uns Al-Hajji says to Riyadh that US oil imports have dropped to 50% within the past 7 years. He noted that the country's oil imports in 2006 amounted to 12.4 million barrels a day and have currently reached 6 million barrels. Al-Buluwi adds the United States relied on the spiritual role that Saudi Arabia represents to influence Muslim attitudes. Saudi Arabia played a pivotal role in confronting communism and countering terrorism, but the multitude of centers of influence in the Islamic world and Saudi's declining position have undermined this factor in maintaining the strategic relationship between the two states. The writer concludes these changes in the four pillars, which constituted the cornerstone of the strategic relationship between Riyadh and Washington, have pushed Saudi Arabia to consider new options. 2 weeks before Obama's visit, Crown Prince Salman visited China for 3 days, and prominent Saudi Arabian journalist Al-Buluwi quotes Abdulrahman al-Rashid, who called a new way of thinking to achieve security for the region, giving the possible decline of the US role, while Saudi Arabia would be better served to maintain its ties with the United States. The timing of the visit holds a Saudi message for Washington that Riyadh has other options to fulfill its interests. And staying in Saudi Arabia, let's have a look at the Daily Star reporting on the Saudi intelligence chief Prince Bandar bin Sultan, the kingdom's pointman on the Syrian conflict. At his own request, official news agencies announced Tuesday in a royal decree the powerful official was exempted from his position at his own request and replaced by his deputy Yusuf al-Idrisi. Bandar, a former ambassador to the United States, is widely regarded as among the most influential power brokers in the Middle East. But the veteran intelligence supremo went abroad for several months for health reasons, with diplomats saying he had been sidelined in Saudi efforts to support rebels fighting Syrian President Bashar al-Assad's regime. They say the file has been transferred to the Interior Minister Prince Mohammed bin Nayef, who cracked down on al-Qaeda following a wave of deadly attacks in the Gulf state between 2003 and 2006. Prince Bandar's management of the Syria file had triggered American criticism, diplomats said. The prince himself reproached Washington for its decision not to intervene militarily in Syria and for preventing its allies from providing rebels with much-needed weapons, according to diplomats. Media run by the Syrian regime and its allies in Lebanon have repeatedly lashed out at Bandar, accusing him of supporting Sunni Islamist radicals in Syria. And for more updates, please visit levant.tv. Thanks for watching and bye for now.